It's day 2 of me heading back to work after you know what happens. And let me tell y'all, yesterday when I walked in looking better than this, everybody at my job turned around to look at my face because they know I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. They also know that I strolled to the polls, I knocked on doors, I made phone calls, and people were just thought that I was just going to be crushed by that. So when they said, well, you're handling this well, I said, well, I'm a black woman with a master's degree. You know, as a black woman, I've always had to make lemons into lemonade. As a matter of fact, I had to make grapes into lemonade. So as black women, we're going to be fine. Whereas there are a lot of people now that's got that sick feeling in their stomach. You know, one is a black woman. One, I always knew how to control my reproductive organs. I always knew how to do that. I always knew how to go to school and get an education. I've always been blessed to be able to own my own businesses. And whenever I wasn't owning my own business, I was working at a job and getting paid well and getting awards at it. So I told them I don't have to worry about anything. I'm an educated black woman that knows how to make it regardless. And the other thing is I was born in this country. So I'm just kind of worried about all of y'all because as a black woman, I'm going to be okay. And we have to be okay, black women. We always are okay. And people are looking at us. See, and this is why you got to put your game face on, not be walking around all crying and everything, because this will be their victory. This is when, you know, you're at a job and you got all of the light-skinned people and they messing with you, trying to bring you down. Because I remember when I used to work in TV newsroom, they would come in and say and do some of the rudest stuff. One time somebody keyed KKK into my brand new car, right? The letters KKK into my brand new car. And when I came in and was upset about it, everybody's, you're just so upset and you're screaming and you're yelling. And then and we didn't know that at the time. Their victory is to incite you. And then when you go off, then you are, because you didn't allow them to abuse you, you stood up for yourself, you said something, then that is their victory, right? So what we have to do is just move in silence. Don't give them any reaction. Just keep it moving. And whenever they say something to you or start giggling and trying to crack, because the only person that's tried to crack me is a black woman. That's the only person. None of the white folks anything have said anything. But it was a black woman that tried to crack me about Kamala not winning. And I said to her, I was like, how many degrees do you have? So you might need to be a little bit more concerned than I am. Because I have multiple. And she couldn't do nothing but go, oh. So just keep your head held up high and keep moving the way that we've always been moving. Because if they don't trust us to run the country and we've been carrying the country, then let them have it, y'all. Next 4 years, go do your thing. And beyond that, go do your thing. Go get your education, get your job, get your certifications, you know, do what's best for you, exercise, mental health, get it all together and leave them where they always are standing. But don't react. Don't be sitting around crying and moping and all that type of stuff. Put your game face on, because that is your victory, is by keeping it on.